Hi guys, Taijutsu back here with another video. This is a very requested video. This is how strong is Sarada Uchiha. This is my third how strong he is video, so I'm still new to the concept, but I'm going to try my best. Without any further ado, let's get into it.
My heart's beating faster, I know what I'm after. I've been standing here my whole life, everything I've seen twice. Now it's time I realize it's spinning back around now. On this road I'm crawling.
So, the formatting of this video is exactly the same as my last How Strong Is video. I'll be studying 3 different Saradas. Sarada from the Boruto anime, the Boruto movie, and the Boruto manga. And I'll be also taking all these into consideration to determine how good Sarada is at Taijutsu, Genjutsu, and Ninjutsu. So first of all on Taijutsu. On Taijutsu, Sarada certainly is a step up from Boruto. Her Taijutsu is insanely strong. She's really inherited Sakura's Taijutsu and the way that she has a bunch of brute force. Her Taijutsu, if you get hit by Sarada, it's game over. Sarada's got so much brute force. She's very quick unlike Sakura, and this is where the main thing where a downpart comes in Taijutsu is that she's very good, she's very fast. In fact, the Sharingan interacts very well with the Taijutsu since she can react to things quickly, but she doesn't have that bit of finesse, a bit of skill that Boruto does. But still, in the Boruto anime, Sarada is a lot higher than Boruto, and she is certainly the best genin in their class for Taijutsu, and even better than Mitsuki. So onto the Boruto movie. Sarada here has really improved her skill and her direction of attacks. As we saw, she punched someone right through the wall, which is incredible. She also uses her Sharingan to help her dodge attacks and be faster in general. And onto the Boruto manga. Now, Sarada in the Boruto manga has fixed the whole problem with finesse. She's really fast, she's very strong, she is so much better than Boruto Taijutsu. She hit fast, she can move quickly, and her Taijutsu is insane because she's in the Boruto manga. She's actually got more of a variety. She isn't using the standard punch, the Shandala, which Sakura normally uses, because now she uses different types of Taijutsu just like Rock Lee and Yai. Yes, so this is very good. Now moving on to the second category, the Genjutsu. This is easily Sarada's best category because Sarada's Genjutsu, the Prioress, is really good. In the anime, Sarada is still a bit new to Genjutsu, as she was put on the Genjutsu by Mirai, and Mirai doesn't even have a Sharingan, but she's very experienced herself. She's very good at Genjutsu. She can put people on the Genjutsu. I mean, she even put freaking Konohamaru on the Genjutsu. Yes, Konohamaru, the Jonin, trying to become Hokage. She faked him thinking that she was Boruto. She's also done lots more Genjutsu on different opponents in the anime. So in the anime, I would say that her Genjutsu is equivalent to that of Sasuke in part 1 up to the Chunin exams. So part 1 in the Chunin exams. And now on to the Boruto anime. She really has improved her Sharingan as she's using and balancing her chakra more effectively. She's really using the Sharingan to its max potential, easily determining which flag is one which is the right one to pick, and she is just very useful. She's using a Sharingan almost like a Byakugan, because you really, unlike Sasuke is focusing more on the brute strength, she's really just developing more of a Sharingan, which can really just help her so much in the future. And now to the Boruto manga. In the Boruto manga, her Sharingan, first of all, she can use for a lot longer, because in the anime and in the movie, one of her big problems is that she didn't really have enough chakra. She couldn't manage her chakra enough to, use a Sharingan for a prolonged period of time. Like she was training with Chocho and she almost fell unconscious because she'd used a Sharingan too much. But this isn't the case in the Boruto manga. In the Boruto manga, she's able to keep it on for minutes fighting Ayo, and she's just really gotten everything she has done with a Sharingan and a Genjutsu, but just taking it to a whole new level. I mean, in the Boruto manga, she's put lots of people on the Genjutsu. She's really just mainly improved the thing about her foreseeing and really almost tapping into the future, seeing things before it happens. In the Boruto manga, she has 2 Tomo Sharingan. She might get a 3rd Tomo soon, which might make her a lot better at the Sharingan. So this video might change. It might change how strong she is at Genjutsu. But now into the 3rd category, which is Ninjutsu. Sarada's Ninjutsu is very strong, especially in the anime. In the anime, it's very good. She's got a couple of jutsus, she's got a couple of fire jutsus, but apart from that in the anime, there's nothing really Genjutsu. I should get destroyed by Boruto and Mitsuki. Although, where she does do things is that when she's copied with a Sharingan another person's jutsu. I'm saying this because I don't believe there's anything to prove me wrong, but I believe she keeps all the jutsu she copies, which means she has Bunton's lightning style, which is crazy because that makes her almost on a league as Mitsuki when it comes to ninjutsu, is because every single ninja she copies, she acquires their jutsu, unless it's the Keke Genkai, of course. But already in the Boruto anime, she's very good at using Genjutsu, just she doesn't have as much of a variety, but all she has is good. In the Boruto movie, she develops this a bit more, but it's pretty much the same. In the Boruto manga, she has the Fireball Jutsu. She's using so many jutsus, and she's using strong jutsus. I mean, those were able to take Ao's weird puppets out, which is very impressive by itself. And yeah, in the manga, she doesn't have still as much of variety, which is the main reason why I would say she's weaker than Boruto, which is subjective, of course, because then again, you could say Sarada gets Boruto in the Genjutsu, which is debating Eternal, but that's a completely different argument. But as of ninjutsu wise, the main way to summarize this category is she's really strong at what she knows, but she just doesn't know enough, which is Sarada's main problem. For instance, if I had to rate her ninjutsu, I'd rate it a 7 compared to a 9 on the Genjutsu. This is the same scale as last time, from Denki to Mitsuki, around that kind of thing, her age level, so not Itachi level, anything like that. And the Taijutsu would be around an 8. But yes, onto a couple of bonus categories. This is how smart she is, how much battle tactics she has, etc. Now, smartness wise, Sarada is a lot smarter than Boruto in terms of battlefield tactics, because Sarada on the battlefield knows what she's doing. She's got to go, she's aspiring to be Hokage, which is really helping her out, and she knows the rules, she knows how the shinobi system works, as she was actually telling Boruto about how the mission system works, and she does everything she does right. She's useful in the battlefield because she knows where everything is going on, she knows where she needs to be, which is so much better than her mother. Uselessness. Anyway, she is just very good in this category. Although when it comes to actual smartness IQ, she falls a bit flat because in tests, she isn't quite as good as Boruto and lots of the other people in the class like Denki. She's not bad to say, but she's just average. So in this category, I would give her a 7. But yeah, on to the next bonus category, which is how she does overall in all these categories. Remember, this is subjective, of course. I'd like to point that out because a lot of people are annoyed about how I ranked the Naruto Shippuden anime. This is all subjective, so please don't take any offense whatsoever to this. But overall, we've mentioned her Taijutsu, her Genjutsu, and her Ninjutsu. She performs well in her Taijutsu. She performs extremely well in the Genjutsu. She performs good but not so great in a Ninjutsu, as what she has is good but she just doesn't have enough, which is actually really important, because if you can only use a couple of fire style techniques and lightning style, it's not going to get you anywhere, unless you're Naruto with all his Rasengan power-ups. But that being aside, and all the plot stuff aside, that will not help her. And also, we talked about how smart she is. She's smart on the battlefield, she knows what she's supposed to be, she's aspiring to be Hokage, and she knows how things work. She's a very practical person. But the only thing she doesn't fall flat on is how well she knows stuff like, you know, the tests, her IQ. She's a bit more average in that. So overall, compared to Sarada's strength, I gave Boruto an 8.4, I believe, but I'm gonna have to give Sarada an 8 out of 10 on the scale from Denki being the weakest to Mitsuki being the strongest. So yes, guys, that was it for the video. Please like if you enjoyed, comment down below what you'd like me to do next, as I do read the comments. I read every single one of your comments. And yes, that was Heijugon. Peace out.